Hello viewers and all my dear students. I am Mithun S. Nair representing St. Anthony's ICC School, Ellenahalli, Bangalore. We the teachers of St. Anthony's ICC School are trying to reach you students through our video classes almost every day regarding different topics. I hope you all are enjoying our videos. If you do, please do like, share and subscribe so that you get our latest updates. Measurement of area. So when I ask you what is area, it's very simple. If you have a any thing with you, like example book that's already in front of you right now, I hope so, please keep it if it's not open. hmm? Hmm. Yeah, if you take the things into consideration, that is the length and the breadth, and if you multiply these two, you get area of a particular thing what is with you, right? So if I take the textbook, okay, if I know what is the length is always the longer side. The longer side is the length and the shorter side is the breadth. Okay, please don't forget it. This is not your length because this is a shorter side. This is your breadth. This is your length, the longer side. This has to be taken into consideration always. The longer side is your length. All right, move on. There was something else I wanted to say. Length and breadth. When does this shows an exception? This shows an exception when you go into a square. Okay, you already know a square. A square, yes, a square. A square is like all four sides are equal. All four sides, all four sides will be equal unless a rectangle. Okay, so what you mean? Now you don't have a length and breadth. You have only sides. So AB is a side, BC is another side, CD is another side, and AD or DA is another side. You can name according to you. So whatever, it doesn't matter. Only the sides matters, and what is the area also matters. So there you don't have length into breadth. There you get side into side, right? So this is the difference. Only in your square there comes a exceptional case. Others length into breadth, always the same thing, right? If I go with my tiny duster, the same thing happens. The length is the longer side, and the shorter one is called the breadth. Okay. Now duster, when I take into consideration, you have to take only this surface into consideration. I'm not talking about the entire duster. When you're talking about the entire duster, it's a three-dimensional figure. When you go into a three-dimensional figure, the formula matters. The formula changes. So now concentrate only on the two dimensionals. So two dimensionals are the ones which we can draw. Alright, the drawings are the two dimensional. You can draw the three dimensional also. There's no argument in that. But these simple drawings are called as two dimensional drawings. Alright, square, length into breadth, side into side. Please keep this in mind. Alright, what have we here? They have given you the formulas and they have given the SI unit. SI unit is square meter. You know why it is square meter. I'll just tell you why it is square meter. Length is measured by using a scale. A scale, whatever you measure, the length is always in meter. Alright, breadth is also same as the length, which is a shorter one, so that we call it as a breadth. And that is also measured by using a scale, and it is also in meter. Now m into m, meter into meter, will give you meter square. So that's the SI unit of area. Area, SI unit is meter square. You can write like this. I don't think you can write like that. If you can, it's better you follow this method, meter square or square meter. METRE. So that's thing. That's settled. What is an area? How do you measure area? So it's a simple concept which I've already done. Now, if you want an example, let's go with it. I'm just checking the length. I'll just keep it over here. All right. I'll come to you. Here, 102. So the length is measured to be 102 centimeter. Let's write that. Length of our blackboard is 102 centimeter. Alright. Into what is the breadth? Now that's a question. Not that breadth, this breadth. Let's go. I hope you can see me. One end has been fixed, the other end has been fixed. 9. Okay, so there you go. Coming back, it shows 60 centimeter plus 9 more centimeter, therefore it is around 69 centimeter. Alright, so the breadth also can be we can write as 69 centimeter. Now if you multiply these two, we get the area. There's one more thing which you have to take into consideration. When we go to area, it's better if you keep it in meter. Convert these into meters. Now how do you convert it? That comes into approximation and estimation, I guess. But even then, I'll just do it right now. You already know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Right? So 102 centimeter is nothing but 1.02 meter is equal to 102 centimeter. Now how do I do that? See, it's very simple. Just look into it. 1.00 is 1 meter. Similarly, 1.02 is 1.02 meter. Very simple. After one point, there should be two numbers. That will give you a meter. 102 centimeter. If I put a point over here before two numbers, so what happens? I'll get the exact meter what I need. For example, if you have 1000 centimeter, how many meters it is? This is a question. Very simple. Before point, there should be two numbers. 1, 2 point. So it is not here, here. 10.00 meter. Now it is not necessary that you have to put two zeros. Alright, you can just write it as 10 meter, not a problem. Even this is also the same thing. That's it. We know 102 centimeter is, where's dust? 1.02 meter. Alright. Now for doing a better calculation, we'll just eliminate that and we'll just round it into 1 meter, which is a very good thing, I guess, right? I know you all want the easy method. Now go for the 69 centimeter. Convert 69 centimeter into meters. How do we do that? So I'll just show you the simple method. Please observe here. You already know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Then how many meters is equal to 69 centimeter? How do we do this? Cross multiplied, use a basic mathematics skill. 69 to 1 meter, don't know, to 100 centimeter. If you don't know, put it as x. That's what we do in mathematics, right? And physics is full of mathematics, believe me. If you're good in mathematics, you will be a good physicist. Okay? X centimeter into 100, x meter into 100 centimeter, 69 centimeter into 1 meter. So if you do that, Cross multiply. 69 into 1 is 69. I'll put an imply is equal to x into 100 is 100x. So this is what it is. Okay, I'll just write it properly. 100x. Now what I have to do, we need some more space. I'm sorry about the board, it's a small one. Let's check out what is the area of our blackboard we have got here. That's what we are doing. So what I do, I'll just transfer the 100 towards this left hand side. 69 by 100 is equal to x. So the answer what I get is 0.69 meter equal to x. So the breadth is around 0.69 meters. So now that's settled. I have to write 0.69. I know the people who understood have done it very quick, but the people who didn't understand, if you have still problem with it, I'll just clarify it as soon as the school starts. Okay, or else you can just go through the video again and again until and unless you understand it. Yeah. Okay. 0.69 meter. Now how do you do this? Just coming back to area, multiply these two. Very simple. 1 into 0.69 is 0.69. But the SI unit is very important. We already studied that. SI unit, meter into meter is meter square. So that's your answer. So the area of my blackboard is 0.69 meter square. Now what is exactly area? If you still didn't understand, if you are still confused with this and you're confused with your perimeter, it's very different. Okay, when you look at a perimeter is the boundary covered by the blackboard. Area is the inside region covered by the blackboard. The inside region is nothing but this entire region of your blackboard is called area.